The Selfish Giant by Oscar Wilde, Part 1. It is said that kindness is the greatest gift you can give to someone, and your kindness will always be repaid in full or more by the world around you. This is something, though, the giant in our story didn't quite understand. The giant, as his name said it, was a giant. He was big, tall, and strong, with unkempt brown hair, big unfriendly eyes, a thin line for a mouth, a long nose, and a long and disheveled beard. He didn't look very approachable, and he didn't mind that at all. He lived in a large castle all alone, and didn't care for that either. One would think that he didn't have any friends, but surprisingly, he did have one, the Cornish ogre. And when he finally got bored in his castle, he decided to visit his one and only friend. Once he got to the ogre's swamp, the giant realized he had a lot to talk about. He had so much to talk about that he ended up staying with his friend for the next 7 years. And only when he ran out of words and had nothing left to say did he start back for his own castle again. The giant's castle had a large and beautiful garden. The garden had soft green grass, strong and proud trees reaching high up to the skies with sturdy branches to support anyone or any bird or small animal who wanted to sit on them, and bright and colorful flowers peeking up from the ground, making the garden floor look like the rainbow had fallen to earth from the heavens. With the scary giant gone from the castle, the children from the town next door found their perfect playground in the castle's garden. They would visit it every afternoon after they were done with school and spend hours hanging from the tree branches, sitting on the tree branches and chatting, running around the garden and just inventing random outdoor games and playing. They had so much fun and always left the garden in the evenings filled with happiness. It was all wonderful, and the children's happiness was infectious. The flowers in the garden bloomed brighter and in greater numbers, always curious to see what joyfulness the children got up to that day. The birds and squirrels visited the garden every day and twittered and chirped in delight at the children's presence. The trees danced to the music of the children's laughter, and the air was always warm, cozy, and inviting. But all this happiness was soon to change. To find out what happens next in The Selfish Giant, watch The Selfish Giant by Oscar Wilde, Part 2.